Right, here are some tips on how to keep your Windows XP updated and up to date and clear of any internet cookies, temporary files, a lot of rubbish that can fill up your computer and slow it down basically. So to start off with, I'm going to show you how to check probably between every Tuesday and Thursday every 2 weeks. So go down to Start, up to your Internet Explorer, go to Tools and come down to Windows Updates. Now what this does is it checks your computer to see if there's any available updates. I'm not sure about mine now whether it has any, but you click on Express, just let the computer search to see if there is any Windows updates. I'll just pause this video until it's finished checking. Now when it's finished checking, this is the window that will come up. As you see where my arrow pointer is there's a button saying Install Updates. In my case I haven't any to update at the moment, but if you do, you just click that and it'll start to download the updates for your computer, and just let them run, and when it says finish or restart computer, do so. The next step now, we'll just check your computer for any temporary files that you can delete. So if you go to Start, go to Search, this window will come up, and if you go to where it says All Files and Folders, just here, click that, and in this box here, the top text box, if you hold down the Shift key on your keyboard, hold it down and press the number 8, you'll get a star. So star.tmp. That's all you have to put in and hit enter. I may not have any temporary files as I do keep it regularly clean, but if you have, we'll just wait for this to finish searching and I'll just pause the video till then. Okay, my search has came up with no results, but if you come up with a load of names, just check at the end of those names that it says .tmp, and any with the .tmp at the end of them, highlight them all, hit your delete key on your keyboard. A dialog box will come up saying, are you sure you want to put this to your recycle bin? Just click yes. The next step we're going to do now is go to Start, go to Control Panel, and here you have a list of all the icons within your control panel. Now if it's only showing a few icons, you come over here to the left, round about here, and it should say View Classic menu, which will show all the icons as you see in my screen here. So you go to Internet Options, double click that, come down to here where it says Delete and Settings. If you click on the Settings button, come down to View Files, you'll see a list of all the cookies. These are files that the browser logs every time you go onto the internet, and this can build up to thousands. So if you just click one of the files, hold down the CTRL key on your keyboard, which is the bottom left key on the keyboard, hold that down and push the letter A. You'll see that highlights everything. Hit the delete key on your keyboard, and this dialog will come up. Are you sure you want to delete? Just say yes, or click with your mouse yes, and that's them all emptied. Close that window, come down here and OK there, so you're out of the settings window. Now come back up to where you did click settings and click on the button next to it saying delete. I myself tick all these boxes because I don't want so much rubbish building up, but there is different options there. It's entirely up to yourself, but I always tick it. So they're all ticked. If you click on the delete down here where my mouse pointer is, it'll delete all your history and everything that's to do with the internet browser. So when that's finished, in my case it was cleaned recently, so it didn't show a dialog box up at the top left that shows that it's deleting. In your case it may do, so just let that finish, and then when it is, just click OK and close this window. So you can either double click where my mouse pointer is or go over to the far right and click on the X box. Either way will close the window. And now that I'm just going to double click this. Next step, come up to your recycle bin. Now be sure everything that's in it you do want to get rid of. So you can open it. I have nothing in mine. I have one file. If there's anything in there that you're not sure about, you just highlight that one, right click. For example this, I'll right click this. I'm not going to restore it, but if you want to keep a file, you just click on restore and it'll restore it to where it was deleted from. So I'm not going to restore it, so I'll just close the recycle bin window, and if you right click on the recycle bin folder and down to empty recycle bin like so, just click that, and again it'll say are you sure it will permanently